ChatGPT 4, how to use it. This is going to be a very quick tutorial because all you really need is just a few thoughts and what you're looking for the most. So before we continue, I do want to let you know, once you do have ChatGPT Plus, you're going to want to make sure you're on ChatGPT 4. That's what's going to allow you to use this model. And then of course we have it down right here. So it says it currently has a cap of 25 messages every 3 hours. Expect significantly lower caps as we adjust for demand. So the biggest thing here, aside from just putting in here what you want, is knowing what you want, okay? And once you know what you want, it's more about how you formulate it and say it, because the best quality output usually has the best quality of input. For this, I put write me a long Facebook post talking about the benefits of starting an online business. I also put make sure that you include many benefits, such as having freedom, as well as being able to spend more time with family. So if you wanted to be more specific, you could talk about 4 specific benefits, say like freedom, time, I don't know, like being your own boss, waking up when you want, and so on and so forth. So that's going to be up to you. Some other ideas, given the fact my channel is mostly about marketing, you can talk about doing articles, you can talk about doing video scripts, you can talk about doing copywriting, landing page copies, emails, subject lines, keyword research, buyer research, trends, features, benefits, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of things. Plus, you can just ask it random questions. Before I hit enter, I do want to give you this one good tip. Is that anytime you're using any type of AI, what you want to do is pretend you're having a conversation with someone. Let's say they know a lot more than you. Like, what questions would you ask them? You can start off very broad. Like, so say, let's start about online business. You could ask someone, how would I start an online business? Then you would need to dive a little bit deeper. They'll give you some details and say, well, now I'm more interested in YouTube. So how could I start an online business on YouTube? What would the steps be? What do I need to do first? What do I need to do in order to create a logo? And just keep going back and forth like that. So kind of think in mind like you're having a conversation with someone who knows more than you. And when you do that, it's going to make the process a lot easier and you'll know exactly what you want. Here's what I want. And with all that being said, let's click on the arrow button or hit enter. Now, keep in mind, I am going to talk over this. Normally, what I'll do is just stop it and then go from there because, just to save time. But given the fact this is ChatGPT 4, the speed is a little bit slower. That's kind of like what's moved down in terms of their quote unquote statistics. However, everything else has gone up in terms of the conciseness and of course the quality. I will read some of this, every now and then I'll skip it just in case I mess up because of course I got to sound perfect on camera, right? So I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Remember, this is a long Facebook post. Okay? Today, I wanted to take a moment to share my thoughts on the incredible benefits of starting an online business. As you may know, I recently embarked on this entrepreneurial journey, and I can honestly say that it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. If you've ever considered starting your own online business or just want to learn about the perks, please read on. I'm going to stop there and just talk about it. Of course, you can always edit this. I didn't just start my entrepreneurial journey. That was over a decade ago for me. So obviously, say if I was using this, you could change it up. You can give it more context when you are talking about the input. So if you want specificity like that, that's where you would put it. Say like, I've been doing this for 10 years and I want to talk about the inspiration and the benefits for others who might be on the fence, to doing their own thing. Let's take a look at number 1. As it keeps going. So freedom and flexibility. Remember, we talked about that being a very big benefit. I also like the fact that it's using emojis because emojis are very, I guess you could say, user friendly on Facebook, right? So it talks about freedom and flexibility it offers. You can be your own boss, set your own hours, and work from virtually anywhere with a stable internet connection. This means you can finally escape the 9-to-5 grind, have more control over your schedule, and achieve a better work-life balance. We also talked about having more time, family with friends, not with friends. So more time with family and friends. There we go. I got it. By managing your own online business, you can create more opportunities to spend quality time with your loved ones. No more missing out on family dinners or your kids' school events because of work commitments. That's a very good benefit. Unlimited income potential, access to a global market. So the entire world is your potential market. You can reach customers from all corners of the globe, opening up opportunities for growth and expansion that would be impossible with a brick and mortar store. Plus, with the ever-growing number of internet users worldwide, your customer base is only set to increase. So lower startup costs and overhead. Starting an online business typically requires lower initial investment than a traditional business. You can save money on rent, utilities, and other costs associated with a physical location. Additionally, many online tools and platforms make it easy to set up and manage your business without breaking the bank. Then we have personal growth and development, passion and purpose. And as you'll see, we're finally getting to the end. So something I just want to mention, like I said, the speed is a little bit slower, but you'll notice it generates so much more content. The quality is pretty high, in my opinion, right? And of course, it adds some hashtags at the end. And that's pretty much going to be it. So like I said, you don't really need a long tutorial when it comes to this because like I said, it's mostly about knowing what you want and knowing how to formulate that into a prompt, or maybe just ask a specific question. If you don't get the answer you want, you can kind of peel the onion more, like I gave you that example. How do I start an online business? Okay, I want to do it with YouTube. What do I do first? Okay, where do I go with a logo? And it's just considering more questions to follow up with. So I hope you got some value and some tips out of this video. Like I said, it's a very easy process once you understand, like it comes down to 2 or 3 things: knowing what you want, having a good quality of input, and of course, asking more questions. It's a pretty simple process. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any questions. My name is James. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.